Mike, what he does is that he looks at the entire cast. So, you know, he understands that he's got Greg Ayers, and that he has Colleen Clinkenbeard, and he's got, you know, all these other people, and who's going to work best with this? Because if you have, you know, me, Chris Sabat, and Travis Willingham, you know, all together, it's going to be like the low voice, you know, battle royale kind of thing. Obviously, Sabat's going to win. But you know, it worked with that character, with that cast, and I mean, I never, you know, have not been grateful to Mike for giving me that, because I'm obsessive compulsive and this thing's driving me crazy. Oh God. Okay, we're good.
Oh God.
Because he really gave me a leg up, and what Trinity Blood did for me, just for as an actor and also as a fan, was huge, and that was like a light year. And what's funny is we started doing Trinity Blood the same time that we were doing Basilisk, if anybody watched that show. Tyler Walker was directing me on that, and so I had this crazy voice that I was going like this all the time, and then I would go into do Basilisk, and it was like, oh, bro, and everything was just like this. It was like this, and we literally, same day, would go back and forth between the booth. It was maddening. It was a lot of fun. So that's how I got it. I put a gun to his head.
Was just a mini question.
More. Scary. It's a God Almighty. Who else? What yes.
Did you end up finding millions of waffles in your room yesterday?
What?
Did you end up finding millions of waffles in your room yesterday?
No, but let me tell you, I was really concerned when I opened the door. I was like, please don't. Because the problem is that I've like sets up, well, I'm afraid you're going to do this, and the person goes, I hadn't thought of that. So, sometimes I just need to come out shut. Brittney Karbowski, what are you drinking?
Coffee with chocolate milk in it.
Coffee with chocolate milk in it. That's a pretty good idea.
There is no creamer. I can't live without creamer.
Did you get that in your room?
Yeah, I just got in my room and put chocolate milk.
You have cooler cups in your room than I do. I don't understand.
Well, you're on the club floor.
I'm gonna have a word with them about that.
Yeah.
Come on in, have a seat. Oh God! Yeah, you didn't think you'd be noticed, did you? Walking into a big empty room with only one door. Magic, how that happened. You just sneak in. Who else? Yes, what's up?
What is the craziest story?
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Aren't these like late night conversations? All right, craziest moment. What?
A fan, a boy or fan girl you've ever encountered.
Right now.
What?
This moment. Wow. What about you? It's always more. The stories are always greater when it's a girl.
Well, it's like it's really touching sometimes when people like. When I went to Canada like 2 weeks ago, there was this girl, and everybody that was coming up, they were getting mad at me because they only had an hour autograph session for like this massive line. And I was like, I'm not going to come back to Canada anytime soon. I'm just going to sign them. I'm going to sit here. And people were getting all angry and huffy because I wasn't leaving. So I was still like meeting everybody, because I feel like that an autograph's about the experience of meeting someone. It's not about taking home a written piece. It's about meeting that person and having a memento of meeting them, you know? So like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so there was this girl that came up, and I said, hey, I'm Brittney, what's your name? And she was like, I didn't think it mattered. I was like, well, of course it matters,
you got me, it doesn't.
And then she started crying, and I felt really bad. And I don't know, maybe she was trying to make me feel good by crying, but I felt horrible. I was like, and then there was another person, because I'm in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I'm not in Full Metal Alchemist. So there was a lot of people bringing up Full Metal Alchemist, and I'd be like, well, you know, I'm not in this show, I'm in Brotherhood, and they're separate shows. And I explained that, and there was a girl that was right next to a friend that I just explained it to, and she was like, okay, well, I don't care, just sign it anyway. You're in the show, you're in the show. I was like, well, not really. Okay, I'll sign it, you know. And then the other girl, she was standing right there. She was listening to me. I guess it went in one ear and out the other. And when she found out I wasn't actually in that show, she started crying too.
Can you erase permanent marker?
Yeah, I was like, I signed really small. I'm in the other show. If you feel that's a waste, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, but I don't get, for every like bad whatever stalkerish fan, there's like a million awesome ones. So it's almost not even...
You have a million fans?
There's a lot of awesome ones per bad ones, so it's almost not even worth talking about the bad ones just to make all of them look bad, because everybody else is so awesome.
I've learned to be non-gender specific a lot of times. Because I've had the moment like, dude, thank you so much. I'm a girl. Oh.
Really?
Well, and one of them wasn't exactly my fault because there was this one panel, it was an AWA, and there was this Rorschach that was just kind of off in my periphery and just kept looking, but the face would actually kind of change. I don't know how they did it. It was really freaking cool. And I just kept, you know, I was like, dude, I'm sorry you're freaking me out. She's like, I'm a girl. I'm like, more scared. There's been a couple times when there was no cosplay involved, and I was like, thanks so much, man. Chick, aren't you? I signed a Seeing Eye dog once. That was interesting.
You signed a Seeing
She's like, would you please sign my dog? And I'm like, this is how terrible I am. I was like,
Oh
would you
god.
really know if I did? The dog was looking at me just like, it's cool.
Just do it. Just do
So
it.
yeah, there's been crazy moments, and crazy as in both wow and cool and huh. So
Have you
it's
ever
pretty
signed
much.
a body part?
I've signed body parts.
Yeah, people. I've signed a couple of them, but then they always end up on YouTube, and it always ends so weird.
Someone said sign my armpit.
I love it when there's the girls and it's like, and you don't know what to do, so when you sign it, you just kind of pick it up like a piece of paper. And I don't know, it's weird. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Pick it up like a piece of paper.
Like a bag of sand.
Like, sure, I'll sign it.
What else? Uh-oh. We got some. Yeah, I just want to see everybody go turn around. Wait, oh, you haven't asked a question. We'll go back to you in a second, Purpley. Terrible.
Persona 4
Awesome.
experience
Are
of
you kidding me?
Persona 4.
We walk in and they're like, okay, because I've worked with the Atlas guys a lot. We had done Trauma Center together, and we had done, at that point, I'm trying to think, we've done about 3 games together. And I actually just saw you, that's his name, it's the producer. I was like, hey, you, that's really his name. And he walked in and he was like, okay, so we got this character, and he's Kanji, and they showed me the picture. I'm like, cool, tough guy. Good guy? He's like, yeah, he's a good guy. I'm like, wow, I get to play a cool, tough, good guy. That never happens. So here's the twist. Go as gay as you possibly can. I'm like, when you say gay, he's like Paul Lynn, flamboyantly, out of the closet, kicked it down, total that guy. I was like, really? Goes, well, here's the story, and then it made sense. So what's really interesting about it, though, and we of course there were times when, I mean, bust the take after bust the take, because I had a lot of freedom in the script to just kind of vamp a lot of times, and so they just let me go and just kind of let me do my thing. But what's really, really interesting is that character, and I like playing lead characters is cool, but what I really like doing is playing like the fan favorite characters, you know. And Kanji really resonated with a lot of people, and especially within the anime crowd, it's going to. That's why, you know, yaoi and hentai and everything else is so big. Is just because we're a weird sexual group, you know. So it's true. So Game Informer comes out with an article for Persona 4 when it comes out, and one of the main things that they hit on, I don't know if you read it or not, it was brilliant, but was talking about they wanted to say, okay, is Kanji gay? Because it's just kind of ambiguous throughout the entire thing, and they were like, well, yeah, we wanted to go androgynous with him and, you know, kind of sexually confused. Yeah, he's really, really gay. And so he was trying to work through this. And I've had a lot of people, guys and girls that come up to me at a con and was like, you know, honestly, this sounds really weird, but who Kanji was in the game gave me the strength to be able to come out. I'm like, what? That's amazing. So I think it's really cool to be able to be a part of something like that. Not only to have fun with it, but then to have fun and actually have an impact on people and be able to positively impact them. So it was really weird, and it was freaking fun just being like, hey! It was pretty fun. The Japanese loved it too. They thought it was great. Anyway. Yes, what? Question? Yeah, oh yeah, you.
Yeah. What do you play in Brotherhood?
What?
I play Pride and Sweet.
Oh, that's you! Okay.
He's a cute little boy in the beginning.
I love that
I
kid.
loved it because at the very end there was like 2 really quick flaps and the translation didn't fit at all. So we decided, and it's a letter he wrote to his dad, like in school, you know what I mean? And he's like reading it in front of his parents. So we made it like at the end, he's like, and that's why I love my dad. The end. Like really quick. You know, it's so